Storm Chaser Mark, my friend. Good morning, sir. When are we going to get some weather in our area, Mark? We need some weather to go take some photographs of. Heck yeah. What are you guys up to this morning? Hope you're doing well, my friend. I got to stop up here and bring in the X crew. Good, I'm ready. I haven't really been watching the extended forecast and I haven't really been looking at the models, but I hope we have some stuff this week. That would be awesome. If you want to hook up and go do some chasing, we could stream it live. Alright, I gotta stop right here real quickly. I gotta bring in the X folks. Alright, stop in front of Pluckers. What the heck's going on, y'all? Alright, give me one sec here. Okay, y'all don't go anywhere. I gotta kill the camera. And then I will be right back into, I got to kill the camera, bring in the X people, and I will be right back in. So y'all don't go anywhere. We should be live on X right now as well. I think we have everybody here. Hopefully we have everybody here. All right, I got my chat turned on. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, looks like everybody's asleep still. I am early. It's just a little after 8 o'clock. That's okay. It is a bit early. Paid Tesla protesters. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm almost certain that that by the end of the day, I'm going to be able to prove that there were protesters that was out there yesterday that were paid. As you can imagine, it's not easy getting them to give you information. But if you talk to the right people, they will talk to you. And I'm almost certain that I'm going to have some info today that's going to prove that theory about paid protesters. What does that say? Let's see. Later. Nice. Man, my chat is small until enough people get on. It's hard for me to read it. It's hard to read right now. Man, I tell you what, my arm hurts all the way from my wrist into my shoulder where that airbag deployed on my arm yesterday. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm a little bit early this morning. 8 o'clock. Just a little early. That's all right. Just a little bit early. Everybody's probably still snoozing. I probably should have waited until 9 o'clock before I went live, but that's okay. We got work to do. We are on Burnett Road, heading into town, and it looks like it's going to start raining on us. Don't rain on us. I don't know if I'm live on X. I should be live on X right now. We're going to head over to the Vanessaville camp real quick. Alright, nice. Okay, so yeah, there we are on X. Good. We're going to head over to the Vanessaville camp real quick and see check out what they've gotten done and what they haven't gotten done over there. Today is the first day that I've had where I could go over there. Top-notch burgers and fries. Oh shit, I ain't gonna be able to make that stop. I was gonna try to stop. I gotta go. Alright, where? Police radio. Let's see. Yeah, that stream yesterday was good. They need to put a fence. Yeah, they do. I'm wondering if they're gonna actually do that. I would imagine. You know, it's just kind of sad because the landowner, you know, I mean, I feel for them, for the landowner, but, you know, they didn't ask for that camp to build on their property. But at the same, that now that they're able to demolish the historical building that's on that site, the Horton Duval house, that area now will be developed. They'll put something there, a store, a business, they'll put something there. The only reason they haven't developed it up until now is because of that historical building, but apparently they have permission to demolish it now. So, is what it is. Mighty convenient. They've been trying to demolish that building since the 90s, and they couldn't get permission to do it because of the historical significance. But apparently they got permission now, so is what it is. That's just the bad thing about it. You know, the city comes in and they say, well, you know, there's nothing we can do because it's private property. But yet, they're going into that place and they're handing out massive amounts of clothes and tents and sleeping bags. And, you know, they're helping these people destroy that. Oh, go squirrel. Oh, thank God I didn't hit him. Nice. You know, the city of Austin says, well, it's private property. We can't do anything about it. And then, hey, GA, what's up, brother? The city of Austin comes in and says, we can't do anything about it because it's private property. But they end up going on and they end up carrying in massive amounts of junk into the place. And, you know, they help destroy the property. And then they say they can't do anything about it. Dirtweed, good morning, GA. Storm Chaser Mark. I'm a little bit early this morning. I think it's about 10 after 8. But there's a couple of stories that I am chasing out here today, and I needed to be in early for it. So we're going to head out through downtown, see what's happening there, and then head into South Austin. Yes. Dirtweed. So, that protest yesterday, if you want to call it a protest, it was so odd, man, how when the clock struck noon, those people split. They were gone. And it kills me how that happened. It's like everybody was good to go and they were there, and then all of a sudden, boom, that's it. It's like punching a time clock. 9/11, heck yeah. Call the cops, 911. But it is. It's like they punched the time clock. You know, they weren't hanging out after noon at all. Like hardly any of them. Yeah, Mark, I feel you on that one. But I got some contact information for some people out there, and we're going to start going through and figuring out what's what, if they are going to pay. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't think all of the people out there were paid, but I do think the organizers and some of the more vocal people that were out there were definitely paid. Nanner knows, good morning. Good morning, my friend. All right. Yeah, 2 hours. They were out there, you know, and that's what was odd because they were advertising it to be from noon to 2. And then, but it looked like it was actually like 10 to 12. Maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe they did that to keep counter-protesters from showing up and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I'm almost certain I saw them advertising that it was from noon till 2. And it was all older people. I mean, there was a couple of younger people out there, but it was mainly all older people, which is odd for a protest. And I'm talking about older people, like one guy was in a wheelchair. One old man couldn't even get around. He had to sit in a chair. It was just, the whole thing felt, I don't know what the word, the whole thing felt manufactured, for sure. It did not feel like an organic protest. Nanner knows. What are you up to? Yeah, they only got 2 hours pay. They're like, we're out of here. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with it. But quit honking. The thing just turned green, you idiot. Dang. People are impatient. People are impatient. Oh, man. We're going to get to the bottom of it, though. Like I said, I've got a couple of sources that I'm working with to try to get some information. And just having somebody tell me we got paid, that's not good enough. I want proof, like a screenshot of a payment. I want proof. Yeah, the chants yesterday were really kind of sad. Not much, getting ready to shower, walk the dog. It's been a pretty morning. Yeah, it's a kind of a gloomy morning, but it's nice outside. It's nice. Yeah, Mark, the chants were, I don't know, something seemed off about that whole protest yesterday. And I don't know what it was, but something just didn't sit right. It didn't feel right. It's the Geritol protest. The impotent protest. The Geritol protest. Holy moly. You're gonna get your boost. You got your boost protein shake. Meal replacement shake. There's an older guy that I've seen a lot at the Tesla protest. I wonder if he was there yesterday. There was a lot of older guys there yesterday. Not only that, but they had that one guy that had the Unalive Billionaires board. And from what I'm hearing, that is a book or something that they're selling. But still, having that kind of a message at a protest about Elon Musk, and then you're talking about unaliving billionaires. I don't know. It's just not too smart, if you ask me. Not too smart. Did y'all see, if you're over on my X, did y'all see the paper that was found, that sign about Sic Semper Tyrannis that was found at that we found at a bus stop in South Austin, where it had Elon Musk and then it had Donald Trump and a guillotine? Those protesters and Tesla. You know what? I would love to have a Tesla right now, just to piss people off. Go get a Cybertruck and then wrap it in MAGA, make it look like a MAGA hat. Put Trump and Musk's face on it. That would be wonderful. There's some other stories that people are talking about online right now that I've been kind of following about these influencers on X that have been paid to post stuff about the soda companies, Coke and all that. That's a very convoluted story, but it's interesting nonetheless. Look at the drag, boys. Look at the drag. Nothing happening down here this morning. It's too early. All the kiddos are asleep right now from partying. They recruited them from old folks' home. Had to make it back for lunch. Heck yeah. You got the little bus, that you see pull up at the Walmart when the old folks' home goes shopping. That's exactly what it was. Maybe I want people to drive Teslas to watch their surroundings. Yeah, it's crazy right now. If you get over on Reddit, the r/Austin, you'll see people over there talking about vandalizing Teslas here in Austin. And they're doing it. Uh-oh, they're taking somebody to jail. I bet somebody got busted for shoplifting at the Target. Let's see, what was weird yesterday was that it didn't morph into other topics. Yeah, Nanner knows, exactly. There was nothing other, there was some people there with the Ukraine flag stuff, but all the other protests that I've been to recently, it's been just a smorgasbord of stuff that they're, protesting about and chanting about. That didn't happen yesterday. They were on topic, which is weird. Hit that like button. Yeah, we added quite a few subscribers yesterday. The stream yesterday was really good. We had some Space City. I wonder what that is. We had a really good day yesterday. Really good day. Over on X, man, my analytics are off the charts right now. Next paycheck for X is going to be good. I hope. Tesla's up here too. 51. Let's check out the Capitol. I don't think there's any protests today, but it doesn't hurt to check it out. The Capitol. I don't know what they're doing to the church right there, but man, they've been working on it forever. I don't know why these people think that it's okay to destroy people's property. Heck yeah, Mark. It's good stuff, brother. I don't know why these idiots, Tesla is an American company. They create jobs, a lot of jobs, especially here in Austin. There is a lot of people that make their living at Tesla. And these people just want to, they want to just drive it all down. Like Tampon Tim up in Minnesota, that's a whole other story up there with him. These people are psychotic, man. They are psychotic. Man, it's hard for me to drive with my right arm or left arm. I jacked my arm up. I probably should have went to the doctor and had it looked at. That is the second squirrel I've almost ran over. Boy, downtown is dead, y'all. Look at this. What in the world is up? Downtown is completely dead. There is nobody out here. Ghost town. Yes, they are, Marky Mark. Yes, they are. It's weird to not see anybody down here. Huh. What time is it? 8:23? Destroyed Tesla cars, but then protest in favor of the Green New Deal. Yep. Yeah, and see, that's why the cult of the left, you know, it's like nothing they do makes sense. It's like their whole worldview, everything, it just makes no sense. Twilight Zone. You know, it's like Trump could cure cancer tomorrow, and they would come out in favor of cancer. Like, no, we can't cure cancer. Everybody's got a right to cancer. You know? It's like everybody's got a right to cancer. We can't cure it. You're a bigot. How dare you? And you know something like that would happen too. Let's see what's happening down in the homeless area. It's so odd how there's just nobody out right now. Nobody out. There really ain't even anybody out down here either. Lordy, lordy. I'm telling you, GA, man, when COVID happened, I remember driving. I could get like 5 in the afternoon. I could get from one side of Austin to the other. Appreciate it. VSE0. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Alright, next stop, Vanessaville. Let's go see what's happening down there and see if anybody's starting to move back in. I'm going to start keeping a good eye on this place to see exactly how long it takes it before people do try to start moving back in. You know, I really love Austin. I really do. Socialists only destroy. They do not know how to create anything. Ask them how electricity is made. They will say it comes from the well. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say a while ago, is like their worldview it contradicts itself in so many different places. It's not sustainable. That's why they're losing. In my opinion, that's why they're losing. It's just their worldview is ass crack crazy. It really is. And it's a cult. It is a cult. And I want nothing to do with it. Except for making them look stupid. Socialists. Damn socialists. Alright, so the camp we're going to is just right down here a little ways. Not too far from us. We're going to go check it out and see what's happening down here. I'm telling you, man, 35 is this is like somebody mentioned a while ago, this is like being back in the COVID days. Yeah, usually traffic is a lot worse than this right now, but it's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're going to go down to where Jamie White was killed here in just a little bit. I want to show you all that area. The InfoWars reporter that was murdered. I'll show you all here in just a bit where that happened. You guys got to see that area. It's down by the Country Club Creek Greenbelt. A lot of homeless camps in that area. And will the cops ever catch the people that murdered him? I don't know. Probably not. They don't have a whole lot to go on from what I hear. Any leads on... that's just it, Bill. None. That's what I'm saying. From the sources I have, they have no leads. They don't have any really good video of him. So, the thing that they do have, though, is they have DNA. Because whoever shot him cut themselves trying to get into his car. And they left their blood. So, I mean, maybe they just, maybe my source doesn't have the information. But they do have DNA for sure. They do have DNA. It's going to be interesting when they actually catch the people. Hopefully they will catch the people. To see who it is and to see what their record was. If Garza has let these people out, if whoever did this, if they were out on bail or they got a sweetheart deal on another violent crime, if you're just going to straight up shoot somebody like that, that's not your first crime. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just escalate, oh, we're going to break into this car and then kill the guy. I would imagine they would probably have more of a record. They're not. They won't touch it. They after the murder, I think I saw maybe 2 stories on it, but it's because he's with InfoWars. They don't care about him. And that's the problem with the mainstream media. That is the problem with the mainstream media. Alright, we're going to go up one exit. We're going to get off at William Cannon. It's just sad, man. Simply because of where he worked. The mainstream media won't touch it. And Jamie was a good dude. He really was. And I knew Jamie. Jamie was a pretty good guy. He was passionate. He cared. And having this happen is just incredibly sad. My daughter told me they can steal a Kia USB after they get in the car. It doesn't surprise me, Bill. Doesn't surprise me at all, man. Doesn't surprise me at all. What surprises me on these newer cars like Dashmobile is why that airbag deployed like that. There's no reason that airbag should have deployed. I wasn't going that fast at all. And it jacked me up, man. My arm is trashed right now. Come on, I need over. That's why Chicago was suing Kia, but not arresting. Yeah. We're going to go after Kia for making their car easy to steal. We're not going to go after the thieves. It's so stupid, man. It's not their fault that Kia made it easy to steal. Kia should have not made it so easy. Again, that's the leftist worldview. Gain access to the car's bus from the headlight. And it probably makes it easy to steal, right? Alright. Let's see what's up in Vanessaville. Ooh, look at that old car. I don't even know what that is, but man, that's a really cool car. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Puma. What's going on, brother? Upgrade. What's up? We're going over here to check out the Vanessaville camp and see what they've done to clean it. Let's see. Whew. Yikes. Sausage and biscuits. Hold on, we're gonna walk in there. I'm gonna show you all that house. We're gonna park. I'm gonna walk in there with y'all. I mean, it's not clean, but it's not. Man. Yeah, this is it, upgrade. This is it. Looks a lot better in there, though. I don't know if y'all can see it, but wow. It looks a lot better. It's definitely not cleaned, but I mean, it's clean, but it's not clean, if you know what I mean. There's still a lot of work to be done there. Let's see if we can find a place to park over here. Yeah, they cleared it. Let's see if we can find us a place to park. Man, you know what? That security guard's not going to let me park anywhere near here. Here, let me show you. Yeah, you can see they got it pretty cleared out. That's the Horton Duval, or the Duval Horton, I can't remember. That's the actual structure right there. That is a protected structure, but it's coming down too. They're gonna take it down. Yeah, Alex Jones. Yeah, one of his reporters was murdered here in Austin not long ago. What, a couple of weeks ago now? Something like that. It was very sad. His name was Jamie White. I knew Jamie. Jamie was a friend. He's a very, very cool, decent guy. And he did not deserve that, I can tell you. Yeah, Austin's a pretty crazy place. It can be. Well, you know, it just depends on where you're at. I let that guy get too close to me, and I shouldn't have. That was my fault. I let him walk right up onto the car, you know, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have known better. Especially because I was the absolute only car parked there, and he walked directly to me. It happens. That was a little too close. Do they really, GA? Yeah, Butterfly, who comes in here, not Butterfly 71, but Butterfly, she's a teacher here in Austin. So, I believe it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Yeah. Tech Ridge. See something, say something at the Crestview station. Think about being spun in a tent and then you see a cop looking at a car filming you. Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's true. But, that guy, the way he come up and asked me if I had money to give him, that kind of worried me a little bit, But I don't think he would have had any way of knowing I was filming him. It doesn't look like I'm filming. It just looks like my phone is up in a phone holder on the dash. You know what I mean? You wouldn't really know that I'm filming. Independent School District is consistently ranked one of the best. Yeah, I think that's out in, is that the Westlake area? Out there? Ames? I don't even know how you say it. Ames? Let's head over to where, Jamie White was killed. Let me get my map. Hang on, I gotta see how the best way to get there. Y'all give me 1 sec. Let me check out the map. I think about you every night and day. I believe I can fly. Okay. Earworm, heck yeah. Earworm. Wonder if they got the water tower camp cleaned out yet. They were working on that. I'm sure it's probably cleaned out. I'm very interested to see exactly how much it took to clean out that whole camp. Yep. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about you every night and day. I wish I could sing, but I can't. But that ain't gonna stop me from doing it. Man, I tell you what, y'all. I may be in Dallas next week. I don't think so, but there's a chance that I could go to Dallas. My uncle, my mom's brother, so Killer Carla, passed away day before yesterday in the evening. So I don't think I'm going to be able to go up. I wasn't really close to the guy. But he had MRSA. Ended up having a heart attack. It's been this long drawn out thing. But he passed away day before yesterday. He was in bad shape. He had been in the hospital for like 6 weeks or something like that. He'd been in the hospital a long time. He was in very bad shape, and thank goodness he's not suffering anymore. I think Killer Carla's watching. She may not be talking right now, but she definitely is watching. But it's a shame. Like I said, I wasn't close to him, but family is family, and I don't know. The older you get, the less family you have. Everybody just starts dying off. But, so if you guys could, for you praying guys, if y'all could keep Killer Carla in your prayers, my family in your prayers. It's been one hell of a 2025 between my wife, my uncle, me, my issues with the car. It's been a bad year so far. And it's got to get better. It can't go down. It's got to get better. It's got to get better. I think what I'm going to do is go to sleep and hope to wake up in 2026. And things will be better. Very stressful year. So it is, your friends go, family too, then you find yourself alone and old. Yeah, it's sad, man, when people, You know, and you start aging, and it's like slowly over. Every time so check it out. When I think about this subject, about like my family passing away, it's like I see a picture of all of my family, and then over time, like, people just start disappearing out of it. You know what I mean? It's like I can see a picture in my head of everybody standing together taking a family photo. I'm talking uncles, cousins, everybody. And then as time goes on, as the video plays, it's like people just start disappearing out of it. And I don't know why I think of it that way, but I do. It's like people just start disappearing until you're almost alone. But oh, upgrade. You better get that checked out, brother. Those swollen lymph nodes are no joke. They are no joke, my friend. I don't know. I'm not a medical type person, but I can imagine swollen lymph nodes are probably something you want to get checked out. My wife is getting her, she's got a tube sticking out of her belly right now. And it's a tube that, like a drain, it comes out and then goes into this little bag from her issues. And we've got to get that taken out too. Yeah, today would have been my dad's birthday. Sure would have. My dad died a little over a year ago. Face is swollen because of a tooth. Oh, Mark. Hey, I'll message you if you need some antibiotics. I got some antibiotics. Some amoxicillin. Maybe I shouldn't have said that on the stream. No, I take it back. I don't have any. I believe I can fly. Yeah, last time I had a really bad toothache, I ended up in the hospital, and they ended up cutting my gum open. Those toothaches, man. I don't know what it is about a toothache, but to me, that is some of the worst kind of pain you can have, is a toothache. I mean, it is brutal. Using ice for the swelling, ice and ibuprofen, but man, the toothache is horrible, man. Not like the DA would prosecute you anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. The DA would prosecute me though. I can see the DA prosecuting me for anything. Put me in jail. No seatbelt. Jail time. We're gonna sentence you to jail time. The DA probably does not like me too much. I'm really hard on the guy. And we've got an election coming up in like 3 years, over 3 years. Yeah, over 3 years. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that jackass doesn't get reelected. Hell yeah, GA. It's that pain like right in your head. Like it's bad. It's horrible pain. Toothaches hurt like hell, man. Ain't that right, Bill? Nowadays it is. Hey, we're in Fentanyl Central right now. This is Fentanyl Central right here. This is Fentanyl Central. There is a fentanyl dealer right there, actually. Look to our right. Those guys sitting right there. Fentanyl dealers right there, boys. Sure is. Alright, I gotta remember. 0 Foxtrot! Sleepyhead. Man, I am up early today. I am up early. Hang on, I gotta minimize. Hang on one sec. Not gonna be able to see the chat. Y'all bear with me one sec. Let's see. Yep, that's it right there. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back. Fentanyl Central. Let's see. Let me see here. Wasn't there. 0 Foxtrot. All right. This is it right over here. Come on, Mr. Motorcycle Guy. This is the street Jamie lived on. There's the chandelier. It's right back in there, right to our right, where the murder happened. But back here, I want to go down here and show you guys. There's a bunch of homeless camps back down here. So this is kind of a turnaround back here. And as you can see, like right here, look at this sign. So when you see this stuff where it says like no dumping, you'll see these signs right here where it says like no dumping, private property. Back in here, there's a whole bunch of homeless camps and shit back in here. And they walk out of this area right here into the neighborhood. And then this is where Jamie was murdered a few weeks ago. I mean, it's not a bad neighborhood, but those homeless camps that are back there, they worry me. It's crazy, right? It's just sad. Very, very sad. Very sad, man. There's so much murder and violence that happens in this part of the city down here. There's just a ton of it. We'll drive through the parking lot. You know, we're not too far away from the studios either. I'm obviously not going to tell you where the studios are at down here, but we're not too far away from them. Not too far away at all. And I know that was said in the news report, but I mean, it's a little bit of a distance, but not too far. South Austin, sketchy. Yep, this is a sketchy kind of area. You know, and it's like, you come home, people are breaking into your car, you come out and say, like, what the fuck, man? And then you get shot in the neck. I just, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Heck yeah, GA, give them the mother-in-law suite. Give them the mother-in-law suite. But this is it. Hopefully they will find the guys that did it. I heard 2 people. I don't know if that's true. I have no clue if that's true or not. But I heard 2 people. But like I said, the sources that I have are very quiet about this. There's just not a whole lot of information. And I don't know if that's because of the high-profile nature of the case or if they really don't have any information. I do know that whoever did it did leave blood in his car. So they have DNA. Now, unless he was a contributor to the data bank, like if he was a violent felon and his DNA was already there, the only thing good that DNA will do is to match after you find a suspect. So, I don't know. Don't know. The police aren't saying much on the issue, if they do not. Yeah, they're not. They're not saying hardly anything on the issue right now. And even my sources that, I'm talking to that are not, saying anything publicly, they don't have any information. Or if they do have any information, they're not telling. They are not talking. All right. Yeah, Burleson, which is this road that we're about to turn on, this is one of the more violent areas. Hang on, I just saw something down here. What did I just see? I just saw a cop bust through this red light down here. What did I just see? I know I'm not imagining things. I know I just saw that cop bust through this red light. That's so wild. He was here, then he's gone. Huh. That's odd. Oh, that's what I wanted to take. Okay, I want to show y'all something. So we're still in the vicinity of where Jamie was killed. Still out here by the Country Club Creek Greenbelt. I want to take y'all over. There's another area over here. Let's see if I can pull a U-V right here. So the homeless camps that are on the Country Club Creek Greenbelt are straight ahead. This is Old Torf and Pleasant Valley. Old Torf and Pleasant Valley. You go back here to the back on Pleasant Valley, and this is the main entrance to these homeless camps down here. And it is a very secluded, very crazy area. Man, I bet I just screwed up. This area back here is so secluded. There's only one way in and one way out, and that's this road that we're on. Goes all the way back here to a turnaround. It's like a cul-de-sac back here. A lot of cars get broken into down here. This is the main entrance to the Country Club Creek Greenbelt homeless camps, right here. Massive area of camps in there. Really, really big area. Man. Someone must have fixed the gate, heck yeah. These cars down here on the street, I'm surprised every one of them doesn't have a window broken out right now. Hey, look, there's another Flex right there, and it's for sale. Maybe we can make the Dash Part 2. Yep, kind of close to it, Phil. We're in the same general vicinity. Dr. Phil in the house. Dr. Phil. Everyone call him Dr. Feel Good. Every gonna make me feel alright. Yep. Yes, sir. Metropolis. Ever gonna call Dr. Feel Good. Yes, sir. Everyone can call Dr. Feel Good. Yeah, it was right around the corner here. Have you been? We were just over there, Zero. We were just over there. You want me to take you back over there? I can take you back over there. It's just right down the street. Got to tell me quickly. All right. Dr. Feelgood. Yeah, it's just right back to our left, down the street a little ways. Douglas Drive. Douglas Drive dead ends into the Country Club Creek Greenbelt, the homeless camps there. Like, if you walk back up into the trees right next to his apartment complex, there's a ton of homeless camps over there. And I know some of the people that live there. Nobody's talking. No, I mean, if any of the homeless people had anything to do with it, they're definitely not saying anything. Nanner knows Dr. Feelgood, my pain management doc. Heck yeah. Get you out of pain. Once you go to, next time you go do a visit with him, you just gotta start playing that song as you walk in. Everybody calls me Dr. Feelgood. Everybody Dr. Dun Dun Dun. Yeah. I'm surprised anybody watches this shit. I'm doing like Dash karaoke. Everybody watching this is like, this fucking guy, man. What are we watching this for? Let's go, boys. Dr. Feel Good. Uh-oh, we got our hazards on. Dr. P-H-I-L Good. Feel good. Oh, man. You know, about 2 years ago, I bought a camera from a lady. My favorite camera that I own, it's a Lumix. And I met her right over here at this place right over here off of Riverside. And the day that I met her, a guy set the bathroom of the McDonald's on fire. When I was there buying that camera from her, they set the bathroom of the McDonald's on fire. They sure did. Gym Based, where we heading? We're just out cruising around. We're on Riverside at Pleasant Valley right now. We're going to head into downtown and see what's happening. Thanks for joining us over on X. Very seldom do people leave messages on X, but let's see. He knows that his name had been able to go to him for the last 3 years and work wouldn't have had a zero and a yes. Gotta have it. Yes. Did you know they did a cleanup at Man Shack and Ben White yesterday morning? I think your efforts are working. I didn't know that. Phil. Let's drive over there and see. He must have had tacos to set it on fire. Boom! Blowing it up. Jeffrey, what's up? Good morning, sir. He had Taco Bell. Yeah, there is a Taco Bell next door. So, it's very possible. Good morning, Jeffrey. All right, boys, let's go. Hey, what do you say? We're Dr. Feelgood. Let's go. All right. My favorite camera, that Lumix. I love Lumix. I've used a Blackmagic, I've used Sony, I've used Canon, but my absolute favorite camera that I've ever bought is that Lumix. I love the Lumix. The quality of the camera, the quality of the footage you can get with it is just awesome, man. And the camera is fairly easy to use for somebody that is a newbie. Just got up, trying to fire up the heck yeah, man. Let's see, GoPro 11 Black, heck yeah. You can stream with that. You can actually use your GoPro to stream. You can use it as a webcam. I don't like using a GoPro as a webcam though, because it's of the wide angle lens. It makes everything, I don't know, makes it, that wide, the way the lens is made on those. And I have heard that you can correct for that. There's something that you can use to correct for the way it's shot. But I'm not good enough to figure that out. Oh man, I wish I was good enough to figure it out. Yeah, 5K. Next thing you know, we're gonna be filming in 8K. We're gonna be filming in 8K, boys. Wide angle super. See, yeah, GA, okay, that's what I was thinking about how you can change that. Look at that puppy. Hello, puppy doggy. There's a dog looking at me. There's a puppy looking at me. Good morning time. Yes, good morning, Jeffrey. Welcome in. I got started a little bit early this morning, but that's okay. We have some stuff to chase down out here. See the big city of Austin right in front of us. Let's see. Yeah, man, Mark, which one is it? Some of those dash cams are damn good. And for the chasing this year, I would like, I've got a dash cam that I need to put in that's got a camera in the front and the back shooting 4K. So we'll see how that works out. I would love to be able to shoot some good video this year, other than just with my camera. Mark, do you follow or know a guy named Pecos Hank? He's got a YouTube channel. He's a really good YouTuber, but he's an even better storm chaser. Pecos Hank is awesome. Just me, what's up? Good morning, Robe R2 4K. I'll have to look at that. Just me, good morning. How's it going? I like Pecos Hank. We have shared some emails over the last year, trying to learn from him. Did Melanie jump in? I didn't even see Melanie. Melanie, did I miss you? Oh, Melanie, there you go. Good morning, Melanie. If you guys do not follow Pecos Hank, Pecoshank, Pecos Hank, here on YouTube, man, the guy is very entertaining. He's a top-notch YouTuber, and he's even better at storm chasing. And when you put those two things together, he makes some incredibly interesting videos, and I'm learning how to do things like that. So I use these people and watch their stuff. He plays guitar. Yeah, he's really good at it too. He is really good at it. He is damn good. Uh-oh, I got a text. Hang on. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. We're going to make a run right up the ass crack of Austin is what we're about to do. For those that don't know what that is Congress Avenue. It's kind of like a butt crack. It goes right up the middle of Austin and dead ends at the Capitol. So the Capitol is the top of the butt crack. I do. Guns N' Roses. I was listening to them last night. I was listening to Guns N' Roses last night. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. No coffee this morning. I actually have a 5-hour energy waiting on me right now. Sadie sometimes is not in here. Sadie sometimes brings the coffee. I need over. Let me over. Let me over. Thank you. Sadie sometimes brings the coffee. On my third already. I have a nice 5-hour energy waiting on me here. I have a 5-hour energy waiting on me. It is a Hawaiian breeze this morning. I'm gonna make it nice and let's see. Yes, Killer Carla's in here, Jeff. Jeffrey. Melanie. Yeah, Killer Carla's in here. She's not gonna be chatting much. Her brother passed away day before yesterday, so she's kind of struggling with that. So she's probably not gonna be talking a whole lot. That was my uncle, my mom's brother. My uncle and her brother, he had MRSA. He'd been in the hospital for like 6 weeks. He ended up a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, he had a heart attack and they resuscitated him, and he ended up passing away not yesterday but the afternoon before. Get some, Jay. What's up, brother? Good morning, my friend. Yeah, thanks, Get Some. So if you guys could keep Killer Carla in your prayers. Man, that was a nasty tasting 5-hour energy. Let me tell you something. Ooh. I'm going to need a piece of bubble gum after that. Ugh. We're driving up the butt crack right now. Can't drink those old school black coffee. Just me. I should have probably went with the coffee too. Gives you acid reflux. I only drank half of it because that thing tasted nasty. That was horrible. So if you do want to try a 5-hour energy, stay away from the Hawaiian breeze flavor. Stay away from the Hawaiian breeze. Stayed in the hotel on the ride a couple of times. That is a very nice hotel. Very nice hotel. Oh, that's very nice of you guys. She'll very much appreciate that. Mark, Jeffrey, and all you guys. Brandon, what's up? Yep, nice view of the Capitol. You get a good view from the butt crack. Right here by my favorite building in Austin, which is the Owl. It was a little far from our training, but that's where they put us. Heck yeah. A lot of people out all... Yeah, I know. When we came through here, what, 30, 45 minutes ago, it was dead. Brandon, good morning. How long have we been live? We've been live over an hour already, man. It's going by quick. Gotta love Austin. I do. I refuse to give up on this city. It's got its issues, but you know, Austin is a very unique city. It's got a lot of things that make it great. I want to tell you guys a story that I just found out about the other day. So in Austin, where we have our solid waste treatment, so where they take the doo-doo out of the sewer, and they take the sewer water and take the doo-doo out of it, right? The solid waste treatment. Back, I think this was in 2017. I think it was 2017. They were going to rename the solid waste treatment thing. And they left it up to the citizens of Austin to vote for what they wanted to name it. And would you guys like to know what they voted for? It was the Fred Durst something arts and humanities. They named, this city voted to name it solid waste treatment after Fred Durst. And the city shot it down even after the public overwhelmingly voted for it. The city shot it down and wouldn't name it that. And I mean, it was voted for in overwhelming numbers. That is the most Austin thing I can think of. It is, that right there is like Austin in a nutshell. For those that don't know, Fred Durst is the lead singer of Limp Bizkit. The lead singer of Limp Bizkit. Why on earth? I'm telling you, Zero. If you fart into a jar in Honolulu and open it back up in Texas, that's kind of what it tasted like, Phil. Oh, man, I'm telling you, get some. But I'm just saying, like, that's the most Austin thing I can think of is the citizens voting to name the doo-doo factory over Fred Durst. Vintage rap, yep. It was a very shitty thing to do. And I mean, y'all, it was like not even close. It was, the vote was so overwhelming that, I mean, second place, it was like 80-20 or 80-30. It was crazy. It was a huge margin. It was great. But once the vote was over, the city's like, nope, we can't do that. There goes a driverless car. The Waymo. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna stop. Man, speaking of the driverless cars, did y'all see you guys know who Mark Rober is? He's the ex-NASA engineer. He's got a YouTube channel. He does the glitter bomb stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, where he leaves like packages outside. Yeah, it got 29,000 votes. I'm telling you, man, it was great. It was great. Hornsby Ben. Anyway, Mark Rober did a video not long ago, like a week ago, where he put the Tesla to the test. And I don't know all the details about it, but he kind of rigged the test, and boy, he's taken a lot of heat from that because he didn't use full self-driving. He used autopilot, which is an old technology from Tesla. not only that, it wasn't even active when he ran it through the wall that he had set up. Anyway, there's a lot to that story, and people are pissed off at him about that, I can tell you. Yeah, he's very interesting. I used to really enjoy Mark Rober, but after seeing what he did just to push a narrative, man, it's not good. Not good at all. We're going to make a run up 6th Street real quick. All right. Good morning, Vietnam. Had my truck get broken into in that exact parking lot. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. This is a bad area for car break-ins, I can tell you that. Not a good area. His bias was really showing. Like hardcore showing. And then you get this other guy that I used to like watching. Oh man, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Either sneeze or get off the pot. And that is the guy, Jerry Rigged Everything. I used to like his channel too. And now he's turned to politics and Musk hating, Trump hating. And, you know, I don't know why these guys with these really, you know, successful, good channels turn to politics and just divide their audience, you know? Saw a bum dancing and jumping down on the car in that intersection. It doesn't surprise me either. But I just think, man, if you know, you got a successful channel, why turn to politics and completely divide your audience? Just me, just my thoughts. I mean, I have a we're not a political channel, but I have never hid my politics from you guys. I just think it's crazy to divide your viewers that way. Damn Prius! Is Texas Cutie here? Holy cow, did I miss Texas Cutie? Hang on, where did I miss Texas Cutie? Yes, Texas Cutie, good morning. Anyway, we got... I got a story coming out tomorrow that you guys are going to like. It'll be over on X. You know what? I guess I could probably put the video out on YouTube now too, because they demonetized me, so I really don't have to watch out for what I'm putting on X. I mean, from what I'm putting on YouTube. Maybe I should just start putting everything on and saying screw YouTube. I mean, it's obvious no matter what I do, they're going to demonetize me, so... It's obvious. Texas Cutie's got me where she wants me. That's exactly what it is, a screw tube. They just don't like it when all opinions are voiced. Yes! Crazy that 6th Street has reopened the cars on the weekend. I can't believe they did it. I honestly think they will be shutting it back down, but that's just my opinion. Put it on Rumble, content. Yeah, I think I announced that on X the other day. I'm going to YouTube and Odyssey. Some of you guys may not know this, but the people that work at Odyssey reached out to me a while back and asked me if I would start putting my content on Odyssey, and yes, that's what we're doing. I do have a channel on Odyssey, and I am monetized over there. Beautiful heart and soul, so many prayers. Yes, Texas Cutie, thank you. She will very much appreciate that message. My mom's taken her brother passing away pretty hard. Pretty hard. I'm surprised there's not a protest happening at the Capitol today, to be quite honest. You know, I think I'm done covering protests unless it's going to be kind of out of hand. I don't know. I just don't, I don't know. What the hell is that noise? What do I hear? Oh, it's one of my kids' toys back there. The protesters have hangovers. They got paid for their protesting and went out to the bar afterwards yesterday. Yeah, they don't come out until later. Let's head up to the drag and see what's happening at the University of Texas today. Oh, man. They're protesting for nothing. Yeah, they're just saying what they want or what they're told to say. Political, let's see, went political on this channel and lost a hell of a lot of followers. Get some. Yeah, it happens. I mean, people go political and it divides your audience, and, you know, you could lose it all. Mark Rober, I don't know how many people Mark lost. Deleted my comment about why they actually opens it up to cars. Did it really? YouTube deleted it? Well, that's YouTube for you. Texas cutie, yes. Yeah, I got some normalcy coming. You know what? The new normal is coming back. My wife is still pretty sick, but she is hanging in there and getting better. I do appreciate it, Texas cutie. Yeah, she's hanging in there. She's getting better. And we're finally getting some normalcy back in our life. I just can't believe how crazy this year has been. And it just, yesterday with that airbag deploying on my arm, it was just like the icing on the cake. It's like, that just summed up the last month of my life. Saw what happened on New Year's and got jealous. Okay. Trump crushed Colombia. He did. So what do you guys think? Is Canada going to become the 51st state? I actually don't believe that. I think it's just a bunch of bull. But I think Greenland will become part of the U.S. before Canada will. And I really think Greenland is probably going to make it. Just my opinion. But honestly, I think there's more to be focused on other than taking over Canada and Greenland, to be quite honest. But they have made, you know, they know that they have 2 years to get the agenda, you know, to get what they want done. Because the midterms, if the Democrats end up with a majority in the midterms, they're going to impeach him. You know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. We're going to go through another 2 years of impeachments, and it's going to be completely stupid. I want to know what Trump has up his sleeve with the UK Commonwealth nonsense. Yeah, I've just now started hearing and reading about that, Zero. I think that they should be focusing on America more than these other countries. Kansas population to ride against the U.S. border, so it's possible if it reaches ballot in Canada. It very well could. I mean, what do I know? I very well could. Maybe they want to be a part of America. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's a distraction. Be tender with that love, Miss Carr. Heck yeah. I don't know. I just think it's a distraction. Maybe I'm wrong, and I have no clue. I mean, I'm not the most politically astute person. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It would mess up we can't mess up that hockey. We can't do that. Heck no, man. Canada with a D-U-H. Canada. Me and my little boys call it Canada. GA, that's what I was thinking too. Trump is a master troll. We all know that. Trump wants to join the UK after King Charles put it out there. I think that's going to be... Hang on. Let's see. Everyone seems to think Trump wants to join the UK after King Charles put that out there. I think it's going to be a table-turning event. Okay, maybe we're thinking of two different things. I don't think I've heard about that, Zero. Trump has something interesting. I'm going to have to look at that because I don't think I've heard that yet. Coffee's going down. Heck yeah. Trump is wonderful at trolling. Trump is very, very, very good at trolling. Hey, you know you can go. Come on, Tennessee. Let's see. I don't have enough green hearts to show my appreciation. My wonderful Texas Cutie. And it's so sad. Texas Cutie is over on my X account. Or over on X, not my X account. But she's over on X and follows me over there. And when she replies to some of my messages, my stalker ends up jumping in and talking boo-boo to her. And it just really upsets a lot of people. She got a little hot under the collar on X the other day when my stalker guy ended up replying to her. He's a funny troll, and that's what trolling used to be. Heck yeah. Humor is a great equalizer. Alone, please, my favorite ones. Yes. It's now Carney, but voting in a month for a new PM. I'm going to vote Donald Trump as the new PM. Yeah, Texas Cutie. Texas Cutie's like, I'm about to put him in his place. This is the drag, Aaron, yes. This is the drag. We are on the west boundaries of the University of Texas. You can see on the road here, they have Texas spelled out on the road. This is UT, boys. The UT police were arresting a guy just a little bit ago. Right here. Y'all hear the bells from the church? It's a really weird time for the bells to be ringing. Texas Cutie, I would just block and move on, to be quite honest. He's watching right now, so you say something, he'll be on you again. I know he's watching. His name done. Trump for PM, do it. Dirtweed, do it. Guy with no arms working, nobody knows his name, but his face rings a bell. GA. We're gonna vote Trump for Prime Minister of Canada. Let's do it, Trump 2028. Yeah, Trump 2028. I'll tell you what, he's gonna be an old man then. I think we're gonna get a JD Vance in 2028. I think we're going to end up seeing a Barron Trump president in the next 20 years. Catholic Church every 30 minutes bells. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. I think we'll see a Barron Trump presidency before it's all said and done. It's like the Kennedy, it's like Camelot with Kennedy. We're going to have a Trump Camelot. Just me, I hear you. I hear you. The world is nuts right now. Don Jr. I don't know about Don Jr. I think we're looking at Barron Trump more than anybody. Don Jr., I mean, it's possible. He looks the part. G.A. Barron is a massive kid, man. I think didn't he just turn 19 a couple of days ago? I think I saw that on social media where he turned 19. Hunter Biden for president. Holy shit. We're going to put the white back in White House. He's going to bring the snow. We're going to put the white back in White House. Prime Minister Musk, boy, wouldn't that piss them off. 19. He is a big kid, man. Wonder where he got those. I know Trump is, I've never met Trump, but I've heard Trump is very tall as well. I did see Donald Trump when he was here in town. I saw him through a window. And I waved and he waved back. That's my claim to fame, guys. I waved at Donald Trump. I waved at Donald Trump. My claim to fame. That toy in the back seat is killing me. Look at a picture of Trump standing next to Putin. Isn't Putin really small? I work at Tesla and I see Elon quite frequently. I've always heard that he is not always, but I've heard that he does walk the floor. He is available a lot. About a foot or more difference. I bet that makes Putin pissed. You work at Tesla, Aaron. I would, that. How is it working out there? Honestly, like, is it a good gig out there? I've always heard that Musk walks the floor, talks to people. I've also heard that Tesla's a pretty good place to work, but it is very intense working out there. Let's see, I always try to catch Jamie, and he started his family. I'm proud of the people. Yes, Jeffrey, I'm proud to have you here, man. Tesla is a great place to work. Yeah, I've heard that. Well, you obviously, there's going to be people out there with bad experiences, but from everything I've heard, it's a pretty cool place to work. And you know what? There's a lot of people in this city that is employed by Tesla. I met his kids in the 90s when I worked at running rides. Fuck mainland dirtweed. Holy shit. What part of the country are you in, dirtweed? Are you up in the Northeast? I worry about a member of Congress going nuts on Musk or Trump. It very well could happen. It very well could happen, GA. They're making big changes. And this is kind of like what JFK was doing back in the day when he was assassinated. He was making big changes. 30,000 people, and the left wants to shut them down. They want to put 30,000 people out of work simply because they don't like Musk's politics. Incredible. They're making big moves just like JFK was making back in the day, man. And we all saw what happened with JFK. I think after the document release, we all know that there was more to it than just Oswald, right? And I mean, look what happened with Trump leading up to the election. They tried to kill him. They sure did. Crazy, ain't it? I just hope that, I hope they know what they're doing. I really do. Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch. If anybody can tell me what that's from, I'll give you a cookie. Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch. And I said I oughta. Let's see. A wacko probably by center. Yes, VSE. I still don't. People understand the gravity of the Trump attempts. I mean, in my lifetime. Yes. VSEO. Lakeside Park, where Rush is my hometown. Heck yeah, man. Dirtweed is our snowbird. Niagara Falls. Somebody's got to know what that's from. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch. Somebody's got to know what that's off of. Come on, somebody's got to know. It is the Three Stooges. Y'all don't remember that from the Three Stooges? Where he's like, slowly I turn, step by step. There you go, the Stooges, heck yeah. Gotta love the Stooges. Three Stooges, there you go. After one, yeah, exactly, GA. What do y'all think about that reporter hitting Trump with the boom mic? Rocking the rhythm to a body. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all remember that when that lady, I think it was a lady, hit Trump with the boom mic? It's crazy that people can get that close to be able to, you know, touch the president like that. Got a cookie coming. It's gonna be a chocolate chip. We're gonna head up through Little Mexico, boys and girls. You didn't let me say it. I knew Killer Carla would know it. She wanted a moment in the spotlight. Yes. Needs to be fired. Exactly. Yeah, she did want that. She wanted the spotlight. I don't know how you hit the president with a boom mic. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It was a DEI boom mic holder. DEI boom mic. Little Mexico now up here on Lamar and Runberg. That is called a probing attack. Yes. Yeah, I mean, they could put anything on a boom mic and touch the president with it right in the face. Poison, anything. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but... And what's sad is if something did happen to him, the left would cheer it on, guys. The left would cheer it on if something happened to Trump. And I think we all know that they would. Incredibly sad. It's the world we're in right now, and it's a scary world. We are in a scary world. The Dash catchphrase. Yeah, Phil, every time I say that, I think about you. Because you mentioned that to me when you and I were out filming up at Roy Guerrero. Every time I see crazy, or every time I say it, I think of you. Every single time I think of you. Trump is your daddy. Trump is your daddy. Seriously, Phil, every time I say it, I think of you now. It's same thing in the prostate exam. Bones, what's up? It's going to get worse before it gets better. It is. I hope it's not, but I think you're right. Bones 69, I think you're right. Freedom is in style again. Boy, the left doesn't like it either, man. I don't think people really, I don't think your average everyday person realizes, like, the danger that this country is in right now. Like, how close we are to civil war. You know, how close we are. If something happens to Trump, it's not going to be good. And I don't care if it was natural causes or not natural causes. I don't care what happens. If anything happens to him, if he dropped dead of a heart attack tomorrow, nobody is going to believe that it was natural causes. Everybody is going to blame the left. It's going to get nuts. It doesn't matter what happens to him. If anything happens to him now, it's going to cause trouble. And I firmly believe that. No matter what, it's going to cause trouble. And, I mean, we're in a very, very, very touchy, serious time in this country. So, it is what it is. And, Trump's an older guy. He's in his late 70s. And, like I said, if something happens to him, it doesn't matter. It's going to cause trouble. It's going to cause trouble. It worries me. It worries me for my kids and what they're going to have to go through. We're in crazy times, man. We are in very crazy times right now. But hopefully things will get better. Stuff that people are saying over there. North Lamar, that's it. We're on North Lamar. We're coming up on Runberg. Had my first kid and it changes your whole... Yes, I think about... Yes, VSE. Me too, man. I've got my child. I think about them all the time. My youngest is 4. And I think about them all the time. Children, other people's children are gonna... Exactly, Jeffrey. You know, if you look back at the first Civil War in this country, you know, it didn't happen all at once. You know, it was a steady escalation for years until outright war had broken out, you know? And I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta make a t-shirt. Heck yeah. Crazy, ain't it? I'm gonna put crazy, ain't it? And then below it, I'm gonna put a dash. Thank you, Phil Roach. Do you think fighting the left is like fighting? I do. Oh yeah, 100% I do. That is the core of the issue. Parents like fighting communism because they are communist, socialist, communist, whatever you want to call them. It's a cult and they're crazy. Yep, the left is communist. They are 100%. We need to go back and have we need to go back and bring. We need to bring McCarthyism back today. We're gonna blacklist people. We need to bring McCarthyism back. I think most of you guys will know what McCarthyism is. If you know a bit of your communist history. Liquidation of Marxists and commies. Yep. Make McCarthyism great again. We're gonna do some mangas. I remember going to block parties as a kid in the 70s and all the adults were asking each other if they were commies. We need to be doing that again. We need to be outing people. Communism is a big threat to this country, especially with the mainstream people being, you know, extremely communist. I mean, we've got communists that's elected. Look at what's that old white-haired man's name? Bernie Sanders. Communist goals, ready to crush the record, the bananas house. Yes. Then to bring back the committee on un-American activities. Do it. The committee for un-American activities. Bring it back. We just might as well throw everybody on the left right in that boat because they are as un-American as it comes. They are un-American. Sanders, yeah, that dude's hair is crazy, ain't it? And, you know, they're never going to stop with the construction. It'll never stop. I believe it's still illegal to be a member of the Communist Party in Texas, so they run DSA Democrats. I wish they would actually enforce that. Is that still a law here? I can see that being a thing in Texas. I mean, look, we got a district attorney that is a socialist, an admitted socialist. And, you know, he's tearing down this city and this county piece by piece. You know, I don't know, you know, I have a big platform here in Austin, and when it comes to the next election, we're going to do everything possible to make him lose. I think we could actually get somebody from the right elected in this county. I really do. If you look at voter turnout in this county, in Travis County, it's been historically very low. If we could find a way to start getting people to the ballot box, getting information into people's hands, encouraging and really getting people ready to go vote, we could elect a Republican, in my opinion. But it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot to get people enthused enough to actually take the time to go vote. So Dash is working on some stuff right now about trying to get people out, get people to vote. Yep, I think he is. I have to dig into Reg's office now. Voting location. Yes, Zero. We've got time. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we got time. I mean, we got time to make some moves. Scott Pressler, I don't know if you guys know who Scott Pressler is, but Scott and I have been talking here recently about, how to actually get this done. So I think we're going to take his playbook. I'm hoping that, there you go, VSC, Scott Pressler. Man, messages about how to get people, enthused and get people registered. I have my own problems. Heck yeah, Bones. If you go look at over the election cycles, what was the ballot and how it was set up and staff, some obvious gaming going on. Well, I hope we can do something about it. I need help, though. I need more people to be involved. I like to tell the kids when they talk about voting that Reagan was the first time I voted. Boy, Reagan. And Reagan was an actor too. He wasn't a politician, just like Trump. And the more I'm reading about Nixon and Watergate, the more I'm learning that Nixon, it was a coup. We ended up with Gerald Ford, the first, unelected president in the history of this country. That's how we got Gerald Ford. And of course, he was a part of all the Kennedy assassination bullshit. But Reagan destroyed California. Reaganism. Reaganism. Nixon was a swamp part 2 after Kennedy. Yep. But I still think that it was a coup. I think he was pushed out of office. I really do. I think, they couldn't assassinate him because, it was so close after Kennedy. Scott Adams have great videos. Yeah, I love Scott Adams. I like listening to Scott Adams. I like some of his more unorthodox opinions about things, Scott Adams is a good account to follow. If you guys are not following him over on X, especially here on YouTube, Scott Adams is the artist and author behind Dilbert. I'm sure you guys will know what Dilbert is, but he is very political, very opinionated, and he has a lot of opinions about stuff. Yep, they're not bad, are they? On the upper deck, gotta watch Bill Whittle Firewalls. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've ever watched him, but I will have to check him out. Thanks for letting me know about it. Smooth ride. Yep. It is. What time is it? We've been live for, almost 2 hours. We're going to keep this stream today at 2 hours, my friends. I really, really appreciate all you guys jumping on here with me and hanging out with me this morning. JT says, let's see, have you dug into JFK files? I have not, Bill. JT, almost 50% of registered voters in California voted for Trump. That is huge since California's a communist state. Yes! Many of those in California voters that voted for Trump were Latinos. It's very much so, JT. I've always heard that the majority of California is Republican. Well, I forgot her password on. Time to start the wood chipper. Well, guys, like I said, I appreciate everyone jumping on here with me this morning, hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to pull in here and stop real quick so we can finish up. But had a good long 2 hour stream this morning. Good stuff. Hey, y'all see this vehicle right here? I want to show y'all something. I'm looking at this right here as the next Dashmobile. Not this exact one, but just like it. This thing right, yeah. I'm looking at something like that for the next Dashmobile. What do y'all think? I love it. I want to have a little mobile studio in the back so I can do interviews with people. Kind of like Steve-O. But those things are hella expensive. Hella expensive. Tim pulling his van down by the river. But anyway, seriously, that's kind of what I'm looking at. The Dashmobile, for those that don't know, old Amazon van can be purchased. I've been looking at that. For those that don't know, the Dashmobile died yesterday completely. The airbag deployed on me and damn near took my head off. So, and it did. It literally damn near took my head off. Y'all got to see my arm. My arm is jacked up from where the airbag deployed on it. But, yeah. I don't know. Well, anyway, guys, like I said, I appreciate everybody being on here. Follow me over on X at DocumentingATX. That's where that's my main platform and where I put out all of my stuff. I'm gonna, you know, now that I'm demonetized again here on YouTube, I'm just gonna start putting everything out here as well. Guys, if you want to support the channel, please do so. Down in the description are ways to do that, help keep us out here. But love you guys. Thanks everybody for being here. If you're over on X, there's a pinned tweet for ways to support over there. Love all you guys. Thank y'all very much. And I am going to be out here for a while. I got some videos to make today. So if anything does happen out here on the street that you're going to want to see, I will go back live and we'll do it up. Guys, y'all have a great day. And I will see you on the next one.